Hey, everybody, what's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What is shaking on your Thursday night? And boy, oh boy, we've got quite a show planned for you. Some have said it's a hell of a show. I'm serious. Tonight I'm going to tell you all about haggis. I'm going to bring you some incredible content. A girl whose clothes that our undergarments don't fit properly over her. Asked me to tell you that it should be called not content, but Tom Tent. Tom Tent. We've already got a lot going on in our chat room here tonight, but before we get to it, please like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification bell, all the free things you can do that won't cost you a farthing, that help us with the algorithm, the almighty, all-powerful, all-seeing algorithm. Plus, we do have super chats. We do have memberships. We love it when you do that because that's what pays the bills around here. And then last but not least, turn on those gifted memberships. Some very generous people will give you a gifted membership, and then you're a member, and you get access to that exclusive members-only content that we do on the weekends with a lot more vulgar content that you'll enjoy. Anyway, let's see here. We got the old Doc Torn in the house. Always good to see him. Many wonderful people. OMG Trey says H2BH here. Tim Jenkinson says, have you had some haggis, Tom? Well, you probably weren't here for the very top of the opening, but yes, I have had haggis. And Trey is pointing towards himself, which looks like a dog with a hat on it. Scott Green says, open the phone lines, baby. Or in his language, it's open the phone lines, baby. It's all through the nose in Australia. I open the phone lines, Scott, after I complete discussing the topic for the evening. Stella is here. Stella was got a little sleepy by last night in the Discord. Oh my God, Trey is now pointing to his name. Tim Jenkinson says, does the 445 on the microwave have a secret meaning? Yes, it means it's a secret. Doc Torn, right out of the gate, shattering our nightly goal of any amount of money, says right off the bat, goal smashed. Well, I'm repeating myself. But as you know, when you donate, when you give a super chat or a gifted membership, you get the most highly sought after thing in the Tom Gulley. It's not Gully verse. It's not even Gully land. It's Gullytopia. Gullytopia. And that's the point. And in Doc Dorn's case, he does it so often. Not only give him the point, I'm giving him the point with no banners and actually no superimposition. He's getting the full, clean, unadulterated point. Man, that you don't get that every day. You don't get that every day. Now I can put the other stuff back up and continue on in my quest for justice and glory. Scott says, no, new open format, open the phone lines out of here, you're going to lose the audience. What audience? And what do I care? And you're not the programmer. I'm the programmer. It's the Tom Gulley Show. It's not the guy awash in the aroma of sheep droppings over in Australia, living in a country that was founded by convicts show. It's not that show. It's me. The wolf is here. Show really didn't start till the wolf and others get here. Dupa is here. Says, hello, Tom and chat. We do have the most cheerful chat room on the internet, as verified by independent sources. Let's see. Captain Stonecrab is here. Is that SJ's class ring? No, that's my class ring. That's my class ring, Big Daddy. Yeah, that's my. Let's get rid of this guy right here. That's my class ring. It's sometimes it focuses on it, sometimes it doesn't. There. I got to turn it over now, and it'll get out of focus probably. But no, that's, there we go. Come on, back into focus, I told you it would get out of focus. Dang it, I had it completely in focus. And then it just went all kablooey. But no, that's my class ring. You probably saw it upside down. Daggone it. There we go. It's pretty good. And now it's losing its structural integrity. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's a little cardinal in there and everything. You're welcome. Let's see here. Most cheerful chat room on the internet is verified by independent sources. People saying hi. People saying hi. People saying hi. Strib says, wasting away again in Gullatopia. The Wolf is saying hi. Stribs is saying stone green. Yes, not even a show has deemed me stone green. That is, I am an eternally green rated, which is their highest rating, host on the internet. It's pretty amazing, really. Stone green. He did some graphics for that. I got to ask him if I can get those. Scott says, I'm going to quit being your producer if you don't give me some more respect. Some more respect? You're not my producer. The Wolf says, hey, Roller. Scott Green says, I have one of those rings too, if you say so. Judy Tester says, which infinity stone is that? Somebody tell me which one the green is. This is actually an emerald. Doc says, I remember when class rings displayed upside down and backwards. I don't remember that, but that's not a bad way. I don't have a problem with that way of all the ways. Hey, why don't I tell you a little bit about haggis, shall I? This is haggis in its like most primitive form, which is being sold. And it's all wrapped up and it's in like this ball of stuff. You know, Scott Green says green is the best one, if you say so. People are laughing at RBTG. What's RBTG mean? Tom Gulley. I don't know what that means. Doc says, Judy, that's the stone of Gulley. Haggis looks disgusting. Well, you know, we'll get to it. Tim Jenkinson says, looks like a scene from Alien, doesn't it, though? Roller, he is the gringo giant, so it's a really big microwave. It is. Oh, Rollerblade Texas girl, where is she? Did I miss her? Where is Rollerblade Texas girl? Hey, Rollerblade Texas girl, where's your... I don't see your comment. Well, that won't do. Let's see. This one says there was an ad with topless guys when I clicked on this. No, there wasn't. Chef says Chef is in the house. We always like it when Chef's in the house. I've got to fix this. Why can I not see Rollerblade Texas girl? Sorry, folks, but this is very important. Haggis, by the way, is a savory pudding. They call it a pudding. I don't know why they would call it a pudding, but they do call it a pudding. And wait till you hear what it contains. I hope you haven't eaten dinner or anything. Because if you haven't, you're not gonna. And if you do, you certainly won't be eating haggis. Trust me on that one. I got to go here and see where's Rollerblade Texas girl. Daggone it. That's messed up, man. Man, that's really messed up, man. I would never have banned her ever as long as I live. And the fact that I can't see her stuff is of great consternation to me. It is a vexation on my spirit and soul. All right, let's see here. I would never have gotten rid of her. I would maybe have I maybe would have accidentally because of, thank you very much, StreamYard, but there's really no reason that I should not be able to see her on here. And I wouldn't do this for just anybody, by the way. I really wouldn't. But let's see here. Judgmental. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this because that's just not right. Let's see. Well, I can't see any. I'll have to look into this later. I'll have to look into this later. But that should not be. I can't see her stuff. That's shadow ban. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Let's see. Gene1313 says you can't get it in the USA. Actually, you can. Infowars says, I'm going to get to these later. I'll crank through some. Do you mean Snapple? I don't mean Snapple. If I meant Snapple, I would have said Snapple. Scott Green says, because you putting it in your mouth. Gosh, Scott, you're a real laugh riot. Infowars says, what's Scrapple? I don't know. Thank the Lord I'm fasting, says the wolf. Chef is on deck. I know. I mentioned that earlier. Let's see. I can see Roller Girl. Well, you guys can, but I can't. Says, love you. Haggis sucks. Any Scots in the chat? Infowar. I wouldn't ban her either. Yeah, Roller Girl's shadow. I don't know what's going on there. It's probably just StreamYard. I bet you if I was to open up the YouTube. Here, I'll do that right now. Fingers like a lightning. You're going to have to hear the show twice. I'm sorry. But you're going to have to hear the show twice in just a second. This is really messing up the show. I mean, badly messing up the show. Let me see if I can see her on YouTube. Let's see if I can see her on... let's see. YouTube. Hi, Tom. How you doing? I hate doing this show. I really can't even tell you how much I hate doing this show. Hi, Tom. Maybe she's got me blocked because I can't see her even on YouTube. I hate doing this show. I really can't even... All right. I'm going to do the show now. Hi. Let's see. I don't really want Scott's docs. Oh, it's called putting it because you'd be putting it in your belly. All right. So this crap. Here, let's get a different picture up for you since you've been stuck with that one for so long. What the hell? Come on now. So here's what's in this crap. And it is crap. It's a pudding, they say, containing sheep's pluck. You know what sheep's pluck is? I know Scott from Australia does because sheep is their number one industry in Australia. If you've ever seen the Sundowners, it's heart, liver, and lungs. Lung meat. Minced with chopped onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, and salt. By the way, do you know what suet is? Would you like to know what suet is? Yeah, that's the raw, hard fat of sheep. It's found around the loins and the kidneys. The loin. So it's loin fat. Spices, salt, mixed with stock and cooked while traditionally encased in the sheep's stomach. Although now an artificial casing is used. God. Yeah. It's believed that foods similar to haggis, perishable offal. You know what offal is? It's the internal organs of a butchered animal. Yeah. Luckily, it excludes the skeletal muscle. Yeah, cooked inside of an animal's stomach and eaten after a hunt. The name haggis or haggis, first recorded in England in 1430, is considered traditionally of Scottish origin. It is even the national dish as a result of Scottish poet Robert Burns' poem Address to the Haggis of 1786. Haggis is traditionally served with neeps and tatties because, see, the British and the Scottish can't have regular words. So neeps and tatties, which is kind of turnips, and tatties, which is potatoes, tatties, boiled and mashed separately. I'll show you a picture of that in a second. And a dram, that's a glass, of Scottish whiskey as the main course of a Burns supper. Robert Burns supper. Supper. Yes. All right. We'll get to your comments here because I know that's the most important thing for you guys. Let's see. Other people can see Roller Girl. I can't. And that's I don't know, Roller Girl. You better look into that. I've looked into it. You're not blocked on this channel. I've just checked, and you're not. So I don't know why you're not showing up here. Boat Boy says, love you, love the show. Haggis sucks. Tim Jenkins says, any Scots in the chat? Do we have any Scots? I don't think we do. I wouldn't ban her either, Tom says. Yes, shadow ban. He's just making stuff up. I already got to that one. This whole segment is off-putting. You got that right. Jared says, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. Tom's got a brand new key. R.I.P. Melanie. Is she dead? I didn't know she was dead. Hello, Chef. People saying hi. Infowars says, that thumbnail made me puke first thing this morning. Metal Maiden Vicky is here. Good evening, Tom and everyone. Metal Maiden Vicky, Jared was asking me earlier if you had said anything about him, and I pretty much told him no. You didn't come up. Infowars says she's not banned. We can all see her. It's just that I can't. So maybe she accidentally blocked me or something. I don't know. I'll repeat any RGBT chats for you so you don't miss them. Scott, I don't believe anything you ever say, ever, about anything. Metal Main Vicky says, Haggis. Yes. People saying hi. Lisa's here with a very burp. Thank you. Heavy Metal. Metal Main. People saying hi. Haggis is an anagram of his gas. That makes that's this show's really gone downhill since you fired me. That's impossible since you were never hired. We don't hire foreigners. You don't want to have your H-1B thing visa. Infowars says, I had haggis in my toilet after a night of drinking. That's the way I feel about it. Hail Metal. Metal Main Vicky says, hello, rollerbladed Texas girl. Almost. Metal Main Vicky says, hey, Doc. Infowars says she must be shadow banned from mentioning the JQ. I don't even know what that is. It happens to me a lot. It's not... I like I said, I just checked on my master thing and stopped the show down to do it, which radically decreases viewership. Every part of the beast. Yeah, we don't need every part of the beast. Mothman says, don't feel bad. I'm shadow banned from all the other Dabbleverse shows too. This is not a Dabbleverse show. Doc says, by Odin, I'm getting hungry. Pod awful. What about pod awful? I don't know how that... Because sometimes you guys have to remember, I'm going to read your chat later. So a complete thought. I'm just saying. Pod awful. I get it now. I get it. See, Stribs there did the correct thing with the spelling. It was great. Mary Jacobs says, hey, Tom, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? Metal Maiden Vicky says, haggis is so primal and gross. It is primal. Primal and Gross, by the way, a very well-known heavy metal band. The Wolf says, Doc, it's really disgusting. Unless it's fish and chips, I don't want it. Bloody kidney pie, all that you can keep. Exactly. Okay, this is not approved in my restaurant. Boat Boy says, nothing about haggis is appealing. Lisa says, need some creamy slaw with it. Oh, yes, and probably some concrete. Strip says, I hope we talk about that Pinko Robbie Burns. We just did. RBGT, I like you to read my comments. That's the best part. If that's what she said. Hello, everyone. People saying hi. Mary Jacobs says, do up. Terry Nee says, haggis, the white meat of scrapple. I don't even know what that means. But hello, Terry. How are you today? Jared says, hello. Actually, haggis was invented by an Australian named Kelly Van Haggis, also a pro server. That's not true. Pupio Phoenix says, I love you too, Roller Girl. Doc says, Wolf, I don't know. It was great when I had it. Sides, the bag of haggis on the screen looks like a bloated boudin. It does. It's a little bit like a bloated boudin. Nick says, Jared making thing about himself as usual. Well, complete thought. I can't afford that. Boat says, Scrapple sucks too. Tim says, It's not as bad as the sheep's face or rotten fish they eat in Iceland or the leprechaun's face pie that they make in Ireland. Hi, Terry, says, I think people saying hi. Okay, I'm caught up. Roller skater Texas girl, I am really sorry. I don't see you. So something has gone horribly wrong. You might check on your end because you're not blocked. You're not banned. You're not, none of that. Haggis, and here's that Neats and Tatties side dish with some haggis. There's some haggis there at the top, and then the other two things are in the middle, all mashed and smashed. Haggis is popularly assumed to be of Scottish origin, but a lot of different countries make this whatever gross things are in an animal's thorax kind of a meal. Yeah, so like I said, it dates back to 1430 in England. There's a lot of Scottish poems and stuff about it. Flighting of Dunbar and Kennedy, which is dated before 1520, has a big part about it, about haggis. An early recipe, printed recipe, appears in 1615 in The English Huswife by Gervase Markham, and it contains a section entitled Skill in Oatmeal, and it's really haggis. Food writer Alan Davidson suggests that the ancient Romans were the first known to have made a haggis-y thing. So there you go. In the absence of hard facts to haggis's origin, there's a lot of folklore that has sprung up around it. This is an animal that they have related to the haggis called a wild haggis, which is, of course, positioned directly next to a haggis. This from the Glasgow Kelvin Grove Gallery. When the men left for the Highlands to drive their cattle to market in Edinburgh, the women would prepare rations for them to eat during their long journey down through the glens. And they used the ingredients that were most readily available in their homes, and then they put it in the stomach and took it on a journey. It was packed for a journey in the stomach. Yeah. So anyway, haggis is normally served as part of that Burns supper that I showed you earlier. On or near January 25th, the birthday of Scotland's national poet Robert Burns, which is a much bigger holiday than occurs in another country on the 26th of January. And he did write the poem addressed to a haggis. And incidentally, they read that poem when they have the haggis dinner. Now, this is a much larger haggis that this guy's working with. And that's really like a traditional haggis. It's the animal's stomach. It's not the smaller kind. But they do read that poem, which starts, Fair Faria on his son's face, great chieftain of the pudding race. In Burns's lifetime, haggis was a common dish of the poor, as it was nourishing yet very cheap, made from the leftover parts of sheep otherwise discarded that nobody else wanted. Now haggis is widely available in supermarkets in Scotland all year long, with the cheaper brands normally packed in artificial casings rather than stomachs. Sometimes haggis is sold in tins or a container, which can be cooked in a microwave or conventional oven. Some commercial haggis is largely made from pig rather than sheep offal. And kosher haggis is not only pork-free, but fully conformant to Jewish dietary laws. They make that too. Fast food places in Scotland have haggis in the shape of a large sausage and fried in deep batter. Together with chips, it comprises a haggis supper. A haggis burger is a patty made of fried haggis served on a bun. So haggis also is used in other things. They even make a haggis pizza over there. A pizza. So they do use the sheep's pluck, the heart, the liver, and the lungs. There's no reason to be eating lungs. Onion, oatmeal, suet, spices. The suet, of course, that hard fat around the loins, which you can see in the Pot Awful Discord in a TikTok later this evening. Traditionally encased in an animal's stomach, and boiled ingredients are sheep's stomach. Optional, dried coriander, cinnamon, nutmeg. It can be boiled, baked, or deep fried. Vegetarian haggis was first commercially available in 1984. And frankly, as much as I don't like haggis, I don't think that there should be vegetarian haggis. It just seems wrong to me. Outside Scotland, it's just predominantly Scottish immigrants. That's it. In the U.S., Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Yeah. In 1971, it became illegal to import haggis into the U.S. from the U.K. due to a ban on food containing sheep lung. I told you this sheep lung was going to eventually be which constitutes 10 to 15% of the traditional recipe. The ban encompasses all lungs as fluids such as stomach acid and phlegm. Yes, phlegm. Did I say phlegm? Yes, I meant phlegm, which is snot, may enter the lungs during slaughter. The situation was further complicated in 1989 when all UK beef and lamb was banned from importation into the U.S. due to a BSE crisis. BSE, of course, being the bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Mad cow disease, for those of you who are playing at home. Let's see here. The ban on importing British lamb to the U.S. was lifted in 2022, but the ban on food containing sheep lung remained in force. As haggis cannot be exported to the United States, it is instead made right here in the United States, sometimes by Scottish companies. And in one formulation here, they claim to use the same 150-year-old recipe that's been causing people to vomit for over a century and a half. And that's really all I have to tell you tonight about haggis. Let's get to some of your comments here very quickly. I said phlegm. Yes, I did. I said phlegm. And I am really, really sort of distressed by the fact that roller skater Texas girl can't get onto the show here. We got to figure that out. Roller skater Texas girl. I'm going to put my email, which I've done for you before, in the chat. Everybody, this is on the YouTube page too, so I'm not giving away any secrets here. Email me. And we'll get this straightened out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Doc says, Wolf, I don't know. It was great when I had it. Sides, the bag of haggis on screen looks like a bloated boudin. Already done that too. Let me get here. Oh, hey, Terry. Hail, Terry Nee. Yes, Terry, very popular here. By the way, like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification bell, all the free things that help us with the algorithm, the almighty, all-powerful, all-seeing algorithm. Plus, we do love those super chats. We do love those memberships. Only $2.99 a month. A bargain at any price. And then turn on your gifted memberships, man. Somebody might gift you one. You know? You never know. Tom is not sorry. I'm not as sorry as you are. Infowars says, no rollerblade Texas girl. I won't give you my number, but you can DM me. I guess that is totally fictitious. Boboy says, most of these meat waste products, I feel like people only claim to like because they think it makes them interesting or something. Yes, Boboy, it makes them, yes, Boat, it makes them quirky or novel or eclectic. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Oh, Scott. Now, Scott, oh, behave. Well, I don't know if I can do anything but talk straight through my nasal passages. Metalman Biggie says this, I watched The Amazing Race, and those contestants have had to eat some weird and awful crap over the years. Most stuff was considered delicacies, too, in whatever country they were in at time. Yeah, like monkey brains or that kind of stuff. Boat says it's all struggle food. And Mary Jacobs says it's absolutely struggle food. Scott says, Wolf, no, you behave. Oh, hey now. Plague Doctor Zach says haggis is a mistranslation of in Old English. The H should be an F, I think. You're just trying to be a wiseacre. Infowars says, what was that old Scottish fan of Tom's? They would dox every time they mentioned me. It's on the tip of my tongue. What? I don't know who you're talking about. The Wolf says, Tom, I'm referring to the Scott. I'm referring to the Tracy Ullman show with Theo Behave. Thomas something. Oh, that was Thomas Hamilton. Oh, he's very Scottish. He's in Glasgow. Thomas Hamilton. He's great. He's one of our mates. Haven't seen him in a long time. I don't know what's up with him. Tim Jenkinson says, that sounds doubtful as the Romans didn't take over Scotland. Boat Boy says, scrapple, haggis, pig's feet, cocktail weenies, Vienna sausages, potted meat, separated chicken. I will throw in kippers or pickled herring. All that stuff. All in the same can. With gelled eels, also disgusting. Thomas Hamilton. It's great. He's one of our mates from Glasgow. Mechanically separated chicken, pulled and diced. Infowars says, yes, Tom, he's from Glasgow. He said it himself. The Wolf says, you know, Tim, in the days of the Greeks and the Romans, it was just considered good manners to give a massage. Infowars says Lockshire or something ridiculous like that. No, Shrewsbury, Shropshire is where Diana O'Brien hails from. And she's not doing well, so good thoughts out to Diana O'Brien. Infowars, yes, Shrewsbury. Scott says, Wolf keeps hitting on me, and I like it. Infowars says, damn, what happened to him? We got to get him back in here. I don't know. I know he was dealing with some family members that were ill. Oh, look, a missed call from Scott Green. Let's see, I can guarantee that if I make haggis, I can make it. Yeah, the Wolf's a very good cook. Doc says, Cajun haggis is the same, but we use the gator. We got that gator down there, Sha. Infowars says, Kim, I bet anything you make tastes good. Scott Green says, I would eat Kim Warfield's haggis. Good. Clayton Combs, good to see you here. Use every part of the animal. Oh, Jesus, God. Hold on. Hi, and welcome to the Tom Gulley Show. And, man, just be on your best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior. What are you talking about?
What you got for us tonight there, Scott?
No, I needed to tell you, I think you're wrong about haggis. I think, just having your American sensibilities say that you don't want to eat all the bits of the beast. I don't think that's a very good take. I think you should be more open to eating every bit of the beast.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
No, Tom.
Did you just say no?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I said.
No.
You heard me.
No.
What is your problem with people eating haggis?
Is that what
why do you have a problem with that?
I said right at the start of the show, if you like haggis, you should have haggis. I don't mind people eating haggis. Never said anything that for other people was wrong about it. I just don't like it. And by the way, many people in our chat do not like it. Many people in the chat don't like it, not just me.
Many stupid people, yeah.
I don't like it because it tastes like crap.
That's not true. It doesn't taste like crap. If it's cooked well, it tastes great. I mean, there's a lot of foods that taste like crap, if they're cooked poorly.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that the dish itself is crap just because you've not had a good one.
Well, but you're from Australia.
Yeah,
I can understand why you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, you don't have any good food there of your own, so naturally.
What don't I have? What don't I have
that
you have?
The vast majority of your fast food restaurants are from where?
Australia.
No, they're from the United States.
They're run by Australians.
They were founded in the United States, and they serve.
Macca's was not founded in the United States.
Our cuisine. What's the big Australian national cuisine? And by the way, you like haggis because that's all Australia is sheep farmers.
I'm not a sheep farmer. I'm a fireman.
It's funny because you were a lawyer.
I've
Not more
studied
than
law. I've
a
studied.
Aussie
I'm a
rules
first year
football
graduate.
player and a doctor and an astronaut and a firefighter and a
Just because I've been to outer space
s-
doesn't make me an
space-
astronaut.
a space
See,
ranger.
you take things out of perspective. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I've been outside the atmosphere. No, I don't claim to
That's
be an
for
astronaut.
sure. Okay. I know you've been in many environments that have less oxygen than you should probably have to get proper brain function. Tim
tell me.
Jenkinson says, I remember we had mad cow disease. They had mass graves for cows. Yes. The wolf says, so far, everything I make is good, including liquor. He makes a lot of liquor. You'd enjoy the wolf there. There's my
love liquor.
email address. I'll look at that after I get off the air. Liquor, I barely
What
knew
happened
her.
to the Texas roller girl?
I don't know. She's been making really good comments. She's a wonderful person.
She
and
has been making
I
really
don't know.
good comments.
You know what? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of
Did
it.
she
though.
ban you? I think that might be what's happened. I think she
Maybe,
banned
maybe
you.
because I checked and she hasn't been banned on mine, which can sometimes accidentally happen because when you click in StreamYard on a person's quote or something, it advances everything only like when you click it. It's really inconvenient. But that's not happened because I just went back through and checked, and that hasn't happened to her. So,
But it's strange that we can see her in the chat, but you can't.
that's
Like even
that's what
can
I'm
you
saying.
see her in YouTube comments?
No, I cannot. I cannot. So I'm thinking she may have accidentally banned me because I have not banned her.
But that would be crazy if you could ban somebody and then just publicly comment in their chat and then they can't moderate you whatsoever.
It would be. So I'll get
Like
to,
that
I'll
would be-
get
that'd
to
be
the bottom
asinine.
of
That
it.
would
I'll
not
get
make
to the
any
bottom.
sense.
I don't make the rules, man. I just live by them.
I do. I make the
Sure you do. Info after you like liquor, you'll know her. Wanda's happy to be here. Mary Jacobs says roller skater Texas girl called. No, she did
I
not.
heard Wanda was suicidal, so I don't believe that she's happy to be here.
She's not suicidal. Infowars says sounds delicious. Can't wait to get to. Anyway, Scott, I appreciate you calling in.
You don't want to keep me around? I'll wait till you get another call, and then I'll
Send
I'll
Tom
bump out.
Gulley the link. It says I don't know what that means. Pretty bird. Tune in, tune up.
See, Wanda's laughing out loud because she told me that she was suicidal.
Julian
So
Zeta
when she
says
says happy to be
delicacy
here,
is a code
that's-
word for weird stuff that locals feed to tourists to laugh at while they try to eat it. Boy, I believe that. I believe that like crazy. Infowar, happy to be here. Onyx the dog says, I think Scott is the great grandson of Kelly Van Haggis. Music Biz Marty official from Beyond the Grave says, great topic, Tom. People laughing at Julian's easier. He's funny. Julian says, I grew up being fed scrapple, so I like it, but I don't dwell on how it's made. For instance, Scott, if you came here and somebody tried to give you a garbage plate, I would say, Scott, I would understand if you hate a garbage plate, which is really.
I mean, it sounds terrible.
It's in.
But it might be great. I don't know.
Mostly in Rochester, New York. It is disgusting, and they love it. So yeah, in certain places, people love disgusting things.
I mean,
for
that's
instance,
historic.
I'm sure growing up, your mom loved you. Smoked eels are good too. Jellied, not so much. Jellied eels are awful. Damn, we got Ghost in the chat.
What are collard greens? We don't have that. Is that a poor person food?
It's a southern cooking food. Collard greens is it's more of a, people call them greens. I mean, the wolf is the guy that would tell me all about that. Jared,
It just seems like a poor person food, just to call it greens.
Jared,
nondescript thing.
Jared, that's really uncool.
What did Jared
Let's
say?
see, Julian. Let's see, tripe is quite nice, says Marty. Healing thoughts and good vibes going out to Diana. Strib says, welcome, Scott. No,
black people
no
food,
metal maiden,
apparently.
Vicky. No. That's Jared being, as I mentioned, really uncool. Wanda is laughing.
See, she's laughing at my joke. She thinks it's funny.
Just because people are laughing doesn't mean they're laughing at you.
You reckon that's a crying emoji? That's not a crying emoji.
They probably are. No, I'm saying they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. Scott, I hate Vegemite too. The Wolf with a $5
spell it. It's Vegemite
with a $5. We don't care. It's disgusting.
It's great. It's like soy sauce. You just don't understand what umami is as a flavor.
I don't think understanding food affects taste.
Yes, it does.
Taste affects taste.
You have to appreciate it.
Oh, now that I understand, it's delicious.
Do you like soy sauce? Do you like soy sauce?
Depends on what it's on. I mean, do I drink it out of the bottle? No. The Wolf says,
can you eat soy sauce on some rice?
Wolf, thank you so much for the $5.
Thanks,
I very
Wolf.
much appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. Chuck in another $5 for me, buddy.
Chuck in.
Chuck in another $5 for me, buddy.
So Australian.
Chuck it in, man.
Radio Shaman says, hell yeah,
this
I got
is an Australian-based podcast.
Julian Zeezer says, hi, Doc. Everyone else. People saying hi. Kangaroo Haggis. People saying hi. Scott
Kangaroo haggis would be terrible. There's no fat.
Oh, why not? You just don't understand. You know the bits of the beast.
Well, kangaroo is great.
No,
if you cook kangaroo
the bits
well,
of the beast. You're going to gain all the bits of the beast. Eat Skippy
that's not
the
how I
bush
look,
kangaroo.
Tom. You don't have to make your face all fucking weird when you talk to me.
Well, yes, I do, because it's almost impossible to talk through your nasal passage like all Australians do. Yes, I'm talking.
You can
like
do the didgeridoo. Can you do the didgeridoo sound?
If I had a toilet paper roll, I could make your national noise. Metal Maiden Vicky, it's just not true. Ooh, Pretty Burb says Australia's full of tossers and sheep shaggers. I don't think it's
New Zealand.
That's
New Zealand.
I don't think it's full of them because there's so much land there, but it's rife with them.
That's New Zealand.
Julian
Pretty
Caesar
Verb is mixing us up with New Zealand. I just like to clarify.
Julian Caesar says, I always tell those cows, don't get mad, get even. It's pretty funny. That's true, Pretty. Wanda's even agreeing that Australia is full of those things.
Wanda's not agreeing with that.
Dupa says, I don't think, I'm searching it up. Dupa, no, she hasn't. That's Jared being really uncool,
really inappropriate,
super
really,
uncool.
As a person that finds some black humor hilarious, I don't think it's appropriate to joke.
It's not appropriate here now. It just
Someone's genuinely sick, right, Tom? And you shouldn't joke about that.
Someone has a terminal disease. Yeah, I don't think it's not cool here anyway. In the Discord, of course, it's hilarious.
I had an old friend. That was diagnosed with cancer, colon cancer. Tom, I'm telling a genuine story.
I don't believe that.
And he had to fly back home. Back home for some,
not true.
Some surgery, and at the airport,
completely made up.
At the airport, he was looking for his gate, and they said
Not
it's
true.
at Terminal 4, and he broke down into tears.
I spotted it right off.
No, you didn't.
Right off.
No, you didn't, Tom.
Yes, I did. I from the very beginning was like, not true. Don't believe it. And the thing that you made your crucial error was you said, I have a friend, and anything after that. The Wolf says Scott is Walter Mitty. Yeah, he really thinks he's Walter Mitty. Doc says, pretty, don't forget spiders. Yeah, we can never forget the spiders. I want to see him as Mitty the Kid. Well, Wolf, when he's...
You're not going to give me the terminal joke?
He's good, he be Popeye. But when he
I don't
bad...
know who Mitty the Kid is.
But when he be bad, he be Bitty the Kid. Wanda's laughing. Somebody else named Wanda. It's the same Wanda, smiling.
Tom, who's Mitty the Kid?
R.I.P.
Explain
Wanda.
that to me.
Hi, Wanda. Nice knowing you. Walter Mitty is a famous character in both literature and film. And he's calling you Mitty the Kid as a joke. It's like Billy the Kid thing.
Is that a slight against me?
God, we're not even the collard
offended?
greens yet. Wanda's thanking people for trying to help her through her time. Strip says, I think chitlins would be the U.S. equivalent. No, is spinach. Collard greens are like spinach. They're more of a leaf.
So why don't you have
than a green.
spinach? Is it a different vegetable?
It's a different vegetable, yes.
Okay, we don't
it's
get
like
that here.
spinach, only it's like thicker than a spinach leaf, and it's not as flimsy. It's a little rounder and wider.
Does it have the same nutritional benefits as spinach?
It's got to have similar, but I don't know if it's the same. Love you, Wolfie, says the Jolly Green Giant. People saying hi. That's really funky Bronco, and he's probably horribly drunk again tonight. Dupa says you are arguing over food. Well, kind of, Dupa. If you consider haggis food, I consider it something that you put on a stove and throw directly into the trash.
Why would you put it on the stove and then throw it into the trash? Why not just directly throw it into the trash?
Metal Maiden Vicky, reflecting the thoughts of all people of good conscience. Jolly Green Giant, I stink so
Agreed.
bad. You do stink so bad.
Tom, I don't think you're really speaking out against the vile comments in your chat strongly enough, and I just want to take a stand against it. I'm really with you, Metal Vicky.
I'm choosing to overlook them and just and stay on the more entertaining portions of the show, not devolving into the dreck that you crave and live on.
Tom, it's those that stand by that allow evil to propagate.
I already condemned it from the very beginning, but see, when they want attention for it,
it kind of felt like
that's
token condemnation.
And now Jared is the stage 2 is always, hey, I was confused. I didn't know. Jared earlier was wanting Metal Maiden Vicky to have said something about him, and I informed him that, well, calling her metal chick all through the show probably, here's the reason I thought that. And I like Jared. I'm not, but Jared, what you're doing is not. Love in what sense, Scott?
Love him as a comrade.
As a communist?
As a comrade. I didn't say he was a communist.
But comrade means communist. Hello, comrade. That's a commie.
No, your fellow
Are you
comrade.
a commie? Are the Australians all commies?
Comrade doesn't mean communist.
Better dead than red, buddy. Nick says Jared is the biggest tryhard ever.
That's true.
Jolly Green Giant, who we used to know as Funky Bronco, and who comes in here just hammered out of his mind, says he hates his wife. He found out his wife did unsavory things. Can you blame her? You're hammered all the time. Captain Stonecrab says,
wife.
Just one from the little sprout. Let's see. Wanda says,
you know what that was a reference to, Tom? My wife.
I heard my wife did
Yeah,
unsavory things.
You remember that movie?
I do. Yeah. Great success. Wanda says, I heard Jared is obsessed with brands. You mean like the kind you put in cows or products? The Wolf says, Jolly, you mean Henny Youngman. Julian Caesar says, greens are a catch-all term for stuff that grows uncultivated but are edible. Kind of true, but it's also
not true.
No, it is. It is actually.
Flowers are not greens.
No, but it's. He said, but are edible. Flowers, I guess, technically are edible, but greens is also, in addition to the true thing you just said, Julian Caesar, they're also a slang term for collard greens. Jared's laughing. I don't think Jared should ever laugh again. He's done nothing but bring sadness to the show today. My wife ruined me. Jared says, true. She wants to take my boat. Mary Jacobs says, haggis is wild.
The chat is really devolving. We need to turn this boat around.
I don't think so. They get to say what they want to say literally every day. Really, they should be saying it in the form of super chats, but literally
I agree.
every day.
You know what you need to do, Tom? You need to maybe turn it around and only read out super chats.
No. Well, what I want is this show to get busy and popular enough that I can only read super chats. But right now, it would seem a little Aaron Imholt for me to do that. People saying hi.
You should go full Aaron Imholt.
Full Aaron Imholt. Hey, the Gulls got to reach the goal tonight. You know, we're really far away from it. You know, I want to do extra time. I want to do a show tomorrow. I honest to God want to do a show tomorrow. But if we don't reach a certain goal, you know, I got to cut it short so I can do, you know, whatever it is I do to make up the money that I didn't make on the show.
Do Uber trips or something.
Yeah, yeah. The Uber, you know what? My car wouldn't qualify for Uber. It's not. Yeah, it's too old. Even though it's probably better than 90% of the Ubers I've ridden in. Let's see. Don't give up your boat, Jolly. Yeah, don't give up your boat. Wanda says
you could do you could do Uber Eats. I think you could do the one where you deliver food. That doesn't require a new vehicle.
Yeah, but you don't make enough money to make it. You know, Mary Jacobs says, Tom, you need some moderators. I don't trust anybody enough to make him a moderator. I am willing to serve. Infowar says the Jolly Green Giant. I can straighten her out for you if you want. Nick's comments are on point. The Wolf says, Mary, we are too intelligent for moderators, but Tom is generally 86. So that's awful true. Let's see.
Tom, I'm going to the barber later on. Should I get the beard lopped off, or should I just trim it up and
why
get a
can't
haircut at the
you?
same
Why do you have to have a barber trim your beard?
Well, I can't do it myself.
Aren't you a
There's no
man? You can't cut off
I
your
am a
own
man.
beard. You grew it yourself. Why can't you cut it off yourself?
No, I don't trust myself with beard clippers.
Man, I trust you with them.
Let me cut your beard.
I think it'd be great. I don't have a beard, but it'd be great if you had an accident.
Can you grow a beard, Tom?
Marie Valenzuela says, "Was that a boat threat?" Hey, Marie, how you doing?
You know who Marie is? Do you know who Maria Valenzuela is?
No.
That's Dick Masterson's pregnant
It's
missus.
not really. It's not.
I mean, it's not her. Like,
yeah,
okay,
it's
yes,
a fake.
I agree, that's
it's
not
fake.
her, but that's what
I have
her
a
name
little
is.
something going on. I could grow a beard if I wanted to. Jimmy
I
White.
think you could.
Jimmy White says, my wife left me and took the kids because of my meth addiction. Well, good for her. Dan says he would get busy with me. Doing what? Like
Getting busy with it.
folding socks or something? Infowars says, allow super chatters to send relevant links to vids. No, I don't think we'll be doing that. I'd like to remain platform. Doc says, I'll pay. Please don't ban me again, Tom. I never banned you, Doc Torn. Oh, by the way, Doc Torn, there you go. You get the point. There you are, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Did I give the wolf the point earlier? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Well, here, just to make up for it, we'll take off the banner. We'll take off the super chat, and we will go full screen. There.
Tom, did you realize your glasses are like missing out of the photo?
I gotta take
the green screen is taking out your glasses there. Your spectacles.
Care. It does what it does. I ain't got no control over that.
I've got control.
I don't really care about that. Yes, that's not really Dick Masterson's wife. It's a pseudo Dick Masterson's wife. Dick Masterson does not even know about the existence of this show, nor should he in any way. Nobody does, even Mersh.
Mersh knows about the show. Mersh talks about it all the time.
My show? No, he's never spoken about it once. Hi, Marie, says the wolf.
Yeah.
You know what? He may have spoken about my imitation of him, which has made its way onto the internet. Doc Torn being greeted. This has been a super episode, says Jared. Yeah.
Thanks to me.
No,
Thank you, Tom.
Jared.
Tom, I'm
Jared,
glad that
Jared,
you
I'm
appreciate
disappointed. Jared, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Not mad.
Tom, can I be a producer?
Doc says, I triple dog dare you to grow a beard, Tom. Won't happen. Juju the cow says, moo. I got it right here. Yeah, buddy. That's just a day's worth of.
Tom, I reckon the I would give you a month to grow a beard longer than mine, and if you can't do it, then you owe me $50.
Not going to happen. I don't care about your beard.
Yeah,
I don't care whether you grow it. I don't care whether you cut it. It's up to you.
You just can't grow a beard. I'm just trying to make that point.
Jared says, my favorite Tom Gulley green screen background is the microwave. I used to have a goatee all the time. Bet you
Where?
didn't know that.
Have you got a picture?
It was in 98, 99, 2000. I cut it off when I got here to Dallas. That's when my hair was down to the back of between my shoulder blades. It was very long. Somewhere I do have my driver's license picture. I don't know where it is. If I stumble across it, I'll
share it somewhere. Yeah.
Black out all
I would
the
love to see that.
doxy
That sounds
points.
like hippie Tom.
Wow, we have a cow chatting. Tom, look at the back at the chat. The fat dude said she. Who's the fat dude? No, Jared, I'm not going on another of your wild goose chases during the show. And don't believe everything you read in chat, Jared. Thanks. Infowars says a month long ain't long enough, maybe 2.
No, a real man can grow a beard in a month.
Stanley Cross says that cow is our volunteer haggis. Maybe. I don't know if it's a.
Don Gupperton said Scott shirt when.
By the way, Stanley Cross, Stan the Man on Stanley versus the World on YouTube here at The Urban Landlord. And I'm sure it'll be on tonight. And he will take on the world again and win.
Tom, if you release a Scott shirt and it's the #1 selling shirt that you've ever had on your show, does that make me your producer?
No. Jimmy White says,
Tom, I have to be your producer. I am like the most energetic person you ever have on the show.
No, you're not.
And I'm available.
Oh, I know you're available. Jimmy White says, meth is actually very good for your health. You have to get your hands on Pervitin from the old Nazi meals ready to eat. Doc says, don't be reckoned. They'll take your license for that. Don Gupperbox says, Scott shirt when? I have an
already read that one.
I have an idea for it, and it'll be when I get around to it.
You've got money just sitting there, Tom.
Would you like?
You're leaving money on the table.
Would you like to know what it's going to say? It's going to be the back of the shirt, because I don't think this would look right on the front of the shirt. The front of the shirt's just going to have a Tom Gulley Show logo, either small and in the center, or where the pocket would normally be. And then on the back, there's going to be that big head, that big trash can sized head of yours with that Charlie Manson 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a little like voice balloon, like in the comics, coming out of it. And it's going to say, Australians invented. And then it's going to have check boxes. And the check boxes are going to be air, the question mark, earth, hamburgers.
Okay, can you put one that I have legitimately
space travel, and then the last one's going to say all of the above. Yeah. Stella, thank you for the $1.99, Stella. That was very kind of you.
Wolfie commented, did someone mention German chocolate?
Thanks for letting Scott on, says Stella. You're welcome, Stella. Stanley Cross says, hey,
you're
Wolf.
welcome, Stella.
People saying, Stanley and the Wolf saying, I really want to see the Wolf on at the Urban Landlord. I think that's what I'm waiting for. Infowars says, I grow a beard in a week or two, but that's because I eat haggis. Jared says, I won't. Oh, come on now. Jolly Green Zion says, Doc Torn. See, you're doing it again, Jared. Please.
Yeah.
Jolly Green Zion says, Doc Torn, how is the young nipper
show,
doing?
Man. We're having a good show, Jared.
Co-host, I buy that for $1. The Wolf says, did someone mention German chocolate?
Come on.
That's how they
you know what's going to happen when you start mentioning German stuff to Tom? He's going to go on a World War II tangent.
That is how they serve the Pervitin, isn't it German chocolate?
Do you really not believe that, a lot of that stuff happened?
You really don't. You don't just get Pervitin. You get Pervitin and chocolate. Infowars says, Kim, don't mention Germans and Tom Chetty. We'll go on an hour-long World War II chant. No, the Wolf and I exchange those videos that all end with, have you seen that series of historical videos, and they'll cover somebody like, say, Heinrich Himmler, and at the end, when they get killed, the guy goes, and these are for all of them, for Rommel, for everybody. No tears were shed for Heinrich Himmler. No tears were shed for von Ribbentrop. Doc says, funky, my son is doing good. He's almost the size of an avocado seed. All right. The Wolf says, I was in the chat today. I came in late at the herb. Okay, cool. Well, you need to pop on and be on the panel there, Wolf. I shed no tears for, yes. Jolly Green Giant says, Doc, what if your baby wants to be transgender? Oh, boy.
My kids are not allowed to be transgender.
Doc said, my beard is full-bodied because I gave my wife an Australian kiss. Uh-oh. Infowars says that's
Tom,
because they all moved to Argentina.
This is on point with the discussion about World War II, but there was a recent video uploaded by an Australian YouTuber where he traveled to the Jewish ghetto in Poland and ate all the Jewish food and from Schindler's List and stuff.
If you say so.
I mean, yeah, you should watch it in your private time. I mean, I don't want to take away anything from the show, but it's very long. It's like an hour long.
Yeah. Jimmy White says Anton Drexler would have been a better leader than Hitler.
Oh. Why is the clock set to 4:45? Does that have some sort of meaning?
Mm-hmm.
What's the meaning behind 4:45?
What do you think it means?
Is it a reference to World War II or something?
No.
I don't know.
Nope.
Oh, is it the caliber of a gun or something?
No. I think we've established you don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Infowars says they were eating pennies the whole time. Wolf says, Doc, it's jolly, not funky. And then,
did you finish your 7-Up?
Julian Caesar says 15 minutes till dinner. That's not it either. What do you mean did I finish my 7-Up? I'm not drinking 7-Up. I'm drinking...
You were drinking 7-Up.
No, I wasn't. You see, you're just wrong about everything.
You started
Mellow,
off with a 7-Up.
it's Mountain Dew Zero.
7-Up. That's the same thing as 7-Up.
No, it's not. Not
the exact
even.
Same thing as 7-Up.
Nope.
Yeah,
7-Up, just for starters, we're going to throw the taste out the window because they don't taste anything like each other.
They do taste exactly
7-Up, crisp and clean with no caffeine. Mountain Dew, well known for being caffeinated. Right there. You see, Scott, I run rings around you logically. That's all there is to it. Jolly Green Giant says, Doc, not a lot of boys want to be boys these days. It's a lot more hip to be
Is it true that Mountain Dew turned you gay? It's filled with estrogen?
No. The Wolf says, info, there must be low in copper. What are you cooking for us? Julian Zezer. Todd says, do the do. Jimmy White says, Mountain Dew. Oh, boy. That's not true. That's why they're so pale. Let's see, I'm deciphering. There's a lot of misinformation being spread in my chat tonight.
I think it's good information. Misinformation is good information.
Julian Zeter attempting to decipher the microwave numerology.
Mary, quite contrary.
There we go. Mary says it. Scott's lack of soda knowledge is embarrassing. Mary, it's not his fault. Think about where he's from.
I also don't drink
soda. Can you imagine the jacked up, awful, pathetic sodas that came from Australia? And then, the good ones that we send them are probably fine, but he's used to...
The only good soda that we make that I don't believe you guys have is Solo.
We got eucalyptus soda.
Solo is good because it's low on fizz, so you can slam it down fast.
Sheep dip soda. I
said it, Tom. You stepped on it. It was low on fizz, so you could slam it down fast.
Infowar, it's misinformation, not disinformation. I can't believe he doesn't do. Yeah. Du hast mich.
Du hast mich gefragt.
Hoffentlich du wirst einen ausgezeichneten Urlaub gehaben. Sie. I do the do. Mountain Dew is some serious soda. Yes, Middleman Vicky knows where it's at. It has 80 milligrams of caffeine. How much does this one have? This one's got, of course, they didn't have product labeling in Australia. It's just a big question mark. Well, whatever you got is what you got,
No, we've got health star ratings, Tom. We've got little stars. It's out of 5. It'll tell you it's 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5.
It's a star. This has 68 milligrams per 12 ounces of caffeine.
Well, we're not allowed sugar in our drinks anymore. So.
I know. What's that tell you about that country?
Mm-hmm.
We can't handle sugar in our drinks.
Well, no, we can't have added sugars. We can have natural sugars.
We can't have added sugars. You can't have.
Well, they just don't want us to become. You know what? When you have a social health system, which everyone is required to pay into, I don't want people.
We don't want delicious. We don't want delicious things. Yes, you're a model.
Sugar isn't delicious.
You're a model of health. Baja Blast. Well, I don't know about that. 4 out of 5. Metal Main Vicky, I agree with this 100%. Remember Fresca, that stuff was weird, but oddly not bad. Fresca, once you had a little bit of it, you went, hey, not bad.
Jared and Wanda are scrumming?
I don't know about that. I didn't know they played rugby.
I thought that he was keen on Candace. I thought that was who Jared was keen on.
Jewel of Aquarius says, hi, y'all. Sorry I'm so late. Jewel, nobody's ever late to the Tom Gulley Show. Moxie,
except for me, because I'm the producer.
Moxie is my favorite show. You're not the producer. You're not a paid intern. I liked Fresca. Fresca was good. It was really, really good.
Tom, why can't I be your producer?
Because I don't want you to be.
That's not a good enough reason. I have the qualifications.
Let me ask you just one question.
Can we put a vote in the chat?
No,
for me to be the producer?
No, this is not a democracy.
It is a democracy, actually.
It's a dictatorship.
No.
Benevolent dictatorship. But let me ask you just one question. Who put the suffix of my StreamYard link in the show the last time
that
was
on
accidental.
The show? I didn't remember that I had it in my...
Didn't say whether it was intentional or accidental. In fact, the fact that it's accidental makes it even worse, because not only are you not to be trusted, you're incompetently not to be trusted, which is worse than... actually proactively trying to be
the employee code says you can't fire me after one accident.
So there you go.
3.
There you go. That's why you put.
See, Mary Jacobs said, "Wait, Scott isn't the producer." Dude, people think I'm the producer.
Let me see here. They still make Fresca. Oh, people. Let's see. Hold on. I got to get back up here. Hi, Jewel. People saying hi. People saying hi. We do have the most cheerful chat room on the internet, as verified by independent sources. They do still make Fresca. It's really good. Dupa says, I like your new producer. He's not the producer, Dupa. Mary Jacob says, wait, Scott isn't the producer. No, he's not. He'd never done a darn thing except show up on this show. That's the only thing he's ever done.
That's
Bout is an unsuccessful
They're not the star. Look, I'm not claiming to be the star, Tom.
Ooh, wow.
I've never claimed to be the star.
But
I am the workhorse behind the scenes that keeps the show flowing.
No, you don't do anything for the show. This is the first time you've even showed up to watch it when you weren't on it.
Because I'm a member now. I paid and became a member.
Now?
Yeah.
There's been 427 episodes of this damn show, and you show up and suddenly you're the producer.
Showing up and taking this thing to new heights.
Think whatever you'd like. I will not deprive you of your delusion. Yeah, the Wolf says, I don't think you're the producer. And he's got way more credibility.
Wolf, I'm going to win you over. Send me a private message. We're going to talk. I'm going to win. Like, if I win Wolfie over, then I think we've got a gig going.
No, you could try that way, but it won't work. I'm the one.
What will work, Tom?
I'm nothing. Jewel of Aquarius says, I loved your episode the other night. To Metal Maiden Vicky.
I produced that
and
episode.
Everybody
I wasn't
does.
there, but I produced it.
Okay, showing up is half the battle. No, it's not. Not in broadcasting.
It is half the battle.
Oh, wait, that wasn't a question. Sorry, read it wrong at first. People saying hi. Thank you, Jewel. Let's see.
All right, I ran a poll in the chat, and it showed
what else has Scott produced? Some of the ugliest children you've ever laid eyes on. Other than that, nothing. Oh wait, he did. He did produce a video inside a porta potty with his
my phallus on full display.
Yeah, that's why you're not the producer as well. Let's see. Hello, Jewel. Mitty the Kid at it again. When he be good, he be Popeye, but when he be bad, he be Billy the Kid. People saying hi. Let's see how rude. Yeah, that's rude. It is really, really rude. Doc says, Jewel, he did produce a lot of gas.
All right, 69's in the chat if you want me as the producer. Go ahead. 69's in the chat.
69's in the chat if you'd like to be timed out for the remainder of the show.
Come on, Tom. You can't do that to the audience.
You can put whatever you want in the chat. Scott's not the producer. Don't worry. Don't worry. Scott will, the most he will do is harass occasionally, and then
I'm not harassing you.
And then I didn't say
time.
you were, but then he'll come back once in a while or call in once in a while. But he will quickly grow tired of it and move on to some other non-productive thing.
Tom, it's my day off today. I thought we were going to have a nice show.
I didn't realize it was your day off.
This is a guest producer episode. You know when they bring in some Hollywood star that's got some break in their production time.
Scott also produces surprisingly few bowel movements per week. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, that's true.
You know why?
Did I tell you about the time I traveled to Vietnam for a whole week and didn't use the toilet?
I don't doubt it. Vietnam for a week and you didn't use the toilet, eating their food. That just absolutely. I knew this and instinctively because you're full of crap. Let's see here. So,
Tom, I'm the most fun person you've ever spoken to.
That's so not true.
Yeah. Well, who's more fun than me?
It would take too long to list them all.
Just list 10 people.
Okay. The lineup of the 2008 McKinney Blue Thunder. There's 10.
You got to name 10 of those players then.
I'm not going to name all of them.
You don't even remember 10 of those players.
God,
That's crazy.
I so do.
No, you don't.
I did a whole season announcing them. I remember every single one of them.
You're just Googling them while
okay.
like delaying the time.
Let's see here. Let's go. Casey Keller, Mike Sorber, Marcelo Balboa,
you're reading it.
Steve Cherundolo. I'm looking right into there. Steve Cherundolo, Thomas Dooley, Claudio Reyna, Tab Ramos, Ernie Stewart, Eric Winalda.
Ramos wasn't there.
And let's see. I'll get one more. Landon Donovan. Boom.
Ramos wasn't there.
I mean, Ramos wasn't there.
He wasn't playing that season.
That season is a World Cup, dummy, and has his skull fractured during it. I think he was playing virtually anyone, Scott. Yes, virtually anyone, Scott. There's 10 people in this chat that are more interesting. He's reading. And I'm not.
That's not true.
Do you really think I had the 1994 World Cup team pulled up right here in front of me during that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't. I can
Let's
see it in your reflection.
Sepp Meyer, Paul Breitner, Uwe Saylor, Hansi Muller, Manny Kaltz, Hansi Niedermeyer, forget who's Hans Dieter Förster, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Gerd Muller.
What did you say? That's
Pierre Litbarski. I'm just naming German soccer players is all I'm doing. Jerry said, love the background. That is one of my... Are you talking about...
Is that your
Tab
personal
Ramos
microwave?
Right, I am talking about Tab Ramos right now. I'm definitely more interesting than Scott, says Onyx the dog. I believe that.
That's not true. Onyx the dog has nothing interesting to say. All right, call in Onyx
what's
the dog.
to say? Jared...
I'll get off the show. I'll get off the show if Onyx the dog calls in.
Jared talks so much blank about Tom's behind his back. It's crazy. Well, he could call in and I could try to merge the call. It works sometimes. It doesn't work all the time, but sometimes.
I'm happy. I'm happy to jump off or whatever, but I just want to hear from Onyx the dog and see if he is more interesting than me.
Everybody's happy for you to jump off. Not just you.
No, nobody.
You could make a lot of people. You make a lot of people very happy.
Nobody is asking.
Nobody
is asking for me to get up.
I'm asking. There. That's not nobody. That's the only one that counts. Call in Marty Biz Marty.
I'm sorry, Jewel. I'm upsetting Jewel.
I was more interesting than Scott till I OD'd and died, says Music Biz Marty official. Okay, let's see if I can merge this. Anonymous caller.
Music Biz Marty.
Okay, yeah, I think I've got the anonymous caller merged. Hello, anonymous caller. Anonymous caller.
Hello.
Hello, anonymous caller. It's Onyx the dog. Onyx the dog. Onyx the dog.
What's up, Tom?
Not too much.
Hey, man.
What's up with you?
Yeah, No, nothing. Did you merge the stream?
I did.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Oh, hey, Scott. Long time
Hey,
no
Onyx
speak.
the dog. You're not more
What's going
interesting than
on?
me.
Christian Slater might be, or
Yeah,
like
maybe
Music Biz
Christian
Marty.
Slater is, but not Onyx the dog. No way. Onyx the dog can fucking. He hasn't got many
Yeah,
more years in him.
that dog's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see more of his master though. Mess with her a little bit.
What did you think about that Jared character making really nasty?
It's not
comments in
Onyx the
chat?
dog. It's
No,
Jared.
there's that.
It's
Yeah, I know
Jared.
it's Jared. Of course, it's
Account,
Jared, Tom.
Nick Her, aka
Hey,
Bout,
dude!
said that she died.
Don't start that.
No, Nick.
You've been
Nick-
watching the whole show. I call him Nick here
Whoa,
for a
Tom.
specific reason. Don't whoa
That's
me.
her name.
Tom.
I thought you didn't know
yeah,
or something.
Okay,
You
Jared, are you enjoying being on the
You
air
said
right
it
now?
like 5 freaking times.
I
Tom.
said Nick.
You said it like 5
I
times.
say Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
I don't. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know why I
Nick
don't say
Her.
the full name. All right,
Because it sounds like
Jared.
a slur.
Jared,
It sounds
I'm
like a slur,
sorry,
Jared.
I don't know what's gotten into you today, but I know what's gotten out of you today.
Stop. Come on now.
No, come on now.
Okay, one of your
Now, be
one of
careful.
your
Be careful.
Followers.
Be careful.
One of your followers.
Jared, Nick's name
Don't
sounds like a slur
tell
if you say the
me
whole
who
thing.
my followers are.
Okay, but all right. I won't say. Okay.
What you mean to say
say
is
the name.
someone in the room, someone in the
Someone
chat,
in the room.
and don't even
that
finish
says their
it.
name
Don't
is Nick.
even finish it. I don't want to talk about
Okay.
that anymore.
Yeah. Read the room,
Okay.
Jared.
I don't want to hear your excuse.
Jared,
All right,
read the
guys,
room,
I
man.
got to shut down the show. You guys clearly have
No,
forgotten who's
I
in
haven't
charge
been doing
here.
anything, Tom. It's
You
Jared.
clearly have not been paying close enough attention to who's in charge of things here.
No.
And you're doing your
No, Tom's
usual,
in charge,
hey,
Scott.
it was an accident. I don't know what happened. It was a complete mistake. And no, it's very willful ignorance on that. And so stop it.
Well, to be honest,
Just stop it.
I wouldn't let someone like that with the name like that in my chat.
Well, I'm trying to be more enlightened. You guys can't have it both ways. You
I
get all
use my full legal
mad
name
when I
as
ban
my
people, and
username.
then you get all mad when I let them in the room. So, and by the way,
Yeah, but nobody
as
cares
long as
about
you
Bout.
pronounce
You can
their
ban him.
first name, then it's not an issue.
All right,
But
Justin.
you have to make a big deal out of it, so now it's an issue. So now I'm gonna have to ban that guy.
We'll say.
Hey,
Well,
and Nick,
yeah, no,
you're
no.
getting banned, and it's because of Jared drawing
Just
excessive
change your
attention.
username to
You're-
just your first name.
Sorry.
Just change your
Yeah,
username to
change
just
it
your
to
first name.
Justin.
Jared's fault. Jared ratted you out. He threw you under the bus.
Yeah, Jared.
And you know what
That's
they
really
say
mean.
about
Fat and
snitches.
faggot Anyway.
Snitches get stitches.
Did you just? Okay, Jared. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
No. Faggots.
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's a
Oh,
Okay,
Jared,
Jared,
come on,
dude.
man. Read the room.
Yeah, Jared. You just sorry, man. Jared, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't know what's gotten into you today, but that's just not. You know, I don't want that.
That was
kind of
not
crap
me
on my
inciting
station.
any kind of.
That's like deplatforming crap, dude. Stop it. Stop it.
Not. Yeah. As a producer, I don't condone that kind of behavior. I would have cut the call off much earlier than that, personally, if I was the producer.
Well, I was trying to be nice. Sorry,
know.
but you're not
I
the.
know.
Pro-
You're
I'm
too
glad
nice,
I'm
Tom.
glad you agree.
I've
that
always
you're,
said that. You're too
I'm
nice.
glad you agree that you're not the producer. That was nice of you to say.
Yeah.
Jules says,
But I am working towards producership.
well, maybe someday, but not anytime in my lifetime. Let's see here.
So hang on a second. If you pass away, do I get your show?
No,
Who gets it?
I probably would give it to a family member. Let's see. I'm gonna
Somebody that
see,
actually
is it-
produces content? Or?
let's see. The wolf is correct here. It's a dictatorship. Remember, that's correct. Let's see. The wolf says, Mary, no one is innocent. No one. People saying hi. Good.
Would you
rule
live in a
recognize-
dictatorship, Tom?
Jewel, it's a Tom-tatorship. It really is. A benevolent dictatorship, sure, why not? Don't we live in one now?
I don't know, not me, but yeah, maybe.
Jared's life has been going through a lot. He's had a tough life. Life's tough enough.
Well,
it's even tougher when you're stupid. Let's see here. Do we need a Tom Tater ship meme with a bunch of tomatoes in the background with Tom having a Hitler stand? Jewel, what the hell has gotten into you?
That's a great idea, Jewel. Get it going.
See, Jared is pleased as pie on the surface, but very pugnacious underneath. Told the devil over his death. I can't fix that. That's a pretty good name of a thing there. And you can't fix it. Okay, I got to get going here. You're joking? What? That's not funny to me, Jewel. At all. At all. Not funny one bit.
Kisses to you too, Jewel.
Yeah.
Mwah, mwah.
Yeah. Jewel, you think Stanley is rough. Keep that crap up and see what happens. Don't end the stream, Tom. I'm ending the stream. I got to eat. I got a lot of things to do.
What are you eating, Tom?
Sorry, it's the wine. My apologies. Hey, drunk's no excuse.
Hey Tom, I'm going out for chicken burgers later.
Jewel, you and 12th Man. Now you guys are peas in the same pod. I hope you're happy. Company you keep. Love you, Tom. Are you making? Look, dude, Jared, do you think I won't ban you from this thing? Settle your hash down this evening, please. Sorry, Jolly, I am stone cold sober. Yeah, I don't.
Tom, I'm going out for chicken burgers later. You want me to send you a picture?
You do whatever you want.
I'll send you a picture.
Why do drunk people always want to tell you what they're drinking, as if me, a sober person,
It's the same as weed people.
Yeah.
It's the same as weed people. They have to tell you what strain they're on.
Yeah.
Drunk people have to tell you what box they're on.
It's like I don't care.
Oh, do you know we invented boxed wine?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very useful way of transporting.
Say, why don't you go ahead and make it, put it in a box? Why are we gonna have it in a bottle? Just get it in the box.
And we call it goon. So I just realized that's another word. But yeah, goon is a word that we call boxed wine. It's like the cheap, nasty wine. And there's a game that we play on another Australian invention, the rotary clothesline, the Hills Hoist.
Nobody.
And what you do is you hang the
people are not just
innards,
dying to know about Australia at all times. No, you're not. This is not a story. It's information. A story has a beginning, a middle,
all right,
and
Tom,
end.
I'm telling you information. All right, so what you do is you take
story.
the bladder of the corked wine.
Look, I'm telling you, as the host, owner, and proprietor of the show, people don't want to hear about Australia all the time. Not everything relates to
Tom.
Australia.
Just let me finish the thought.
Let
me finish the thought.
No.
All right, so we're ending the show. You take the bladder of the boxed wine
and then you hang it
over the end of the rotary clothesline, and it's called goon roulette. And everybody sits underneath the rotary clothesline and spins the rotary clothesline. And when it stops, you have to you take a big swig of the bladder.
Hey, Scott, thanks for joining us this evening. Really
it's my pleasure, Tom. As the producer, I'm always happy to join in whenever you need a bit of a hand.
Don't feel any. First of all, you're not the producer. Second of all, don't feel like you have to come back anytime soon.
I will be back as often as I can, Tom. You can count
hopefully
on
that won't be very often. Let's see when it is schedule. When it's 8:00 Eastern time. For instance, when you were on the show.
Yeah.
Scheduled a few weeks ago, 11:30 in the afternoon,
a.m.
in the morning. Yeah. So like normally you're at work, right?
Normally I'm at work. That's right. Today I'm not at work.
Yes. Oh, that's too bad.
But I am not. I'm not working Monday or Tuesday next week. So I will be available for that. And
But ladies
I
and
then
gentlemen,
get-
our shows Monday and Tuesday of next week, we're just not having them. We're going to just blow those off. We'll have a very special replay of the Tom Gulley Show on those days.
you can replay this one. This
Or-
is a crowd favorite.
Or we could know, you don't know what a crowd favorite is here in the United States. The Wolf will tell you what a crowd favorite is.
Look, Wolf is still here. If he was really upset, he wouldn't be here. He's having fun.
I understand,
He's having
but
a gay
you're
old time.
using a well-worn, not only phrase in the United States, but especially on this show, crowd favorite has a completely different meaning than the one that you're using.
I said he had a gay old time.
So, you know.
That's also another saying.
Let's see. Dupa says, I was introduced to 12-man today. I know you don't. 12-man is about as bad as that drunk guy. 12-man is worse than the drunk guy. And Jewel is just came in here and she just jumped in, coming in hot, and insulting
She
me.
also was-
I've been
she was
super.
also gay.
I've been
She also
super,
made a great meme.
super nice to her, and she came in and just boom, insult. Would you like me to start insulting you?
Also, roller skater Texas
guarantee you
girl
don't.
was making some pretty good comments today. It's a
If
shame
you
Tom
say
wasn't
so.
able to see them.
It is a shame. Jared says, we love the Wolf. Everybody does. Don't try to get back in my good graces by liking the Wolf.
I like the wolf.
pork
I can't
sandwich.
listen to him, but I like the wolf.
You and Jared, that's what you're doing. Smoked porcelain. Let's see here. I was nice to you. Doc, I love pulled pork. Yeah, everybody does. But Scott, we got to go. Man, I got to eat and stuff. I'm hungry.
What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat?
I'm
just had
having a
food
salad
before the show.
and maybe a sandwich along with it.
I had
So, well, no.
yeah,
this-
look, we've got to go.
See, this is a person that mistakes kindness for weakness. And let me tell you something.
Me?
No, not you, but Jewel. It's like
okay,
you just figured that you can just pop off like that. Not in my world. You're lucky you're still here. To be honest with you.
By my good graces.
How can you not listen to the Wolf? That's what I think.
She's crying now.
No,
Don't
it's-
tell me she's
that's either
really
not
upset.
really Jewel or she's exaggerating. It's not whether I think you meant it. It's the fact that you did
You
it.
said it at all.
It's a matter of respect. I don't care if you meant it, if it was serious, if it was not serious. That don't get done around here. Did you not notice the logo on the screen and all that good stuff? Anyway, okay.
Joe, we'll talk about it after the show. We'll hash this out and work it out. Join the Discord, podawful.com/Colt.
As if
Join
you
the Discord.
can.
We'll,
Yeah,
what do you mean? What?
you can't just join a Discord. You have to have the link to it, right?
Yeah, podawful.com/Colt. That will take you to the Discord.
Really?
Yep.
I think you made that up.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you made that up.
Okay, you try it. You type in podawful.com/Colt.
No, I feel like that's a virus or something.
Shout out to Rollerblade Texas girl. She tagged me at,
Everybody
Scott
can
Green.
see you but me.
Does Tommy still have me blocked?
I don't have her
guess-
blocked.
Thanks,
Julie's just
Kim.
being players.
Hi,
She meant no
Infowars.
harm.
This is what
That
Rollerblade Texas girl is saying.
talking about what she was talking about is being playful. Are you freaking kidding me? Urquhart says the link is real. That's just what you want me to think. You guys don't listen
Okay,
to that
Jules,
link.
it's
I swear to God,
podawful-
it'll crash your computer.
podawful.com.
It'll
All right, somebody
crash
send
your
Jules the
whole
link,
computer.
all right? It's podawful.com
It will
/Colt.
crash your computer like you can't believe. It will
It'll-
lock your computer
it'll
up.
totally crash
They'll have
Tom's
all of
computer.
your data, all your personal data, your banking data. That's what they're banking on. Don't do it. Anyway, Scott, it's been really it's been wonderful.
Where the show never ends.
having you
Tom's show
on
is
the
only
show.
for an hour or two at the most.
It's been wonderful having you, and And we got
Mary
to.
said, "Oh my god!" I said pot awful pizza, and my comment was filtered
No,
out.
it wasn't. I took all the pot awful blockers out of my thing the other day. All right.
Put it up on screen. Potawful.com.
No, don't.
/cult.
Well, I don't think it allows anybody but me to put links up. So anyway.
Yeah, maybe. But like, I'm telling you, that is it, Tom. Like, I wouldn't lie about that.
Well, what are you talking? You're the guy that put the suffix of my StreamYard link in the chat room. Come on, don't give me that crap. Why would you just have the suffix by itself?
Because that's
there
how
you
I
go.
copy links.
There you
I
go.
copy the domain first.
Not
and then
even
I
the
copy
whole
suffix.
link, just the suffix. Come on, man.
Take the rollerblader Texas girl blockers out, Tom. That's what she said. Damn.
There's no blockers. You're not blocked.
Are you taking blockers, Tom?
I've checked
Are you
it.
taking
No,
hormone blockers?
I'm not. Why would you even ask that?
I don't know.
Why would a
blockers.
man
That's
ask another man that question?
I don't know. That's why you can't grow a beard, I guess.
Do I have to show again? This is just a 1 day's growth here. So yeah.
All right, Tom. You going to be in the Discord after this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Anybody that wants the show to never end, come join us in the Discord. Tom's going to be there.
Where do
That's
you
the
get
show
off
never ends.
inviting people to the Discord?
What do you mean? Where do I get off?
Who
That's where
are
the
you?
show's going to continue.
It's not really going to continue.
That's where the show never ends.
No, it does end. I was in it last night when everybody fell asleep. Who was the last man standing? The old man. And I was going, Stella, wake up.
But see, that's crazy because that never happens when I'm there, right, Tom? You can agree that I never let it. I'll jump out before I go to sleep. I don't. Stay
You know what? I will give you that. And you do a great job of boring the crap out of people with Australian television. Who can watch that? Hey, it's time for Specs and Specs. Here's a concerto. What song is this? Oh, it's the Ramones. Teenage Lobotomy. Played on a violin.
Texas girl said, super pissed. She goes,
she's not
he's the
super
producer, baby. Tom is so creepy.
No, that's not. You just
Could this be a fake rollerblader Texas girl that's been banned under another name?
It really could.
Yeah, that's what makes me think. Maybe rollerblader Texas girl hasn't been here all night, but she's banned under some other name.
I'm thinking that's what's happened.
See, I'm the detective, Tom. If I was really, looking to...
Well, Scott, here's the thing you don't realize. I'm doing a show right now, and I can't
so that's why
delve
you need a producer.
into this whole thing. No, this is something that can wait. It's not something that requires immediate attention.
And Julian says, well, how come we don't have Australian TV shows? Well, I'd like to point out, Julian, that the #1 watched show in America for 2024 was an Australian show.
Show. What did you say?
It was a show.
Show. What the...
Tom, I don't make fun of your accent.
You can't. It's perfect. The...
Stribs, I would say it's a classic Scott and Tom, actually. But that's just me.
Anyway, we'll see you later, Scott. Thank you for calling in, though. I appreciate it.
No worries. I love you, baby.
Yeah. Right back at you. Go back to Australia. Go back to your Australian phone. Do whatever you do with Australian phones. Join Skype. Start call. Call started. What the hell is all that about? See if we had anybody else called or anything. Just anonymous who called in and started wanting to say stuff that could get me deplatformed. Thanks. Anyway. Oh, and now StreamYard's screwing up. So that's fabulous as well. And let's get that off of here. All right. Well, I missed some of your comments there. And I don't know what to do about it. But I do know this. I do appreciate all of you being here. And I also can tell you, Scott will not be appearing on the show again, ever. But I do appreciate him being here tonight. The rest of the things that I have to tell you are that, hey, I'm looking at that old clock on the wall, and I'm super hungry. We've gone in a half an hour over, and we've made, not that much money. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do Aaron Imholt. I've done a whole extra half hour here, and it's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to end the show. It's not me. You guys. Anyway, I'm looking at that old clock on the wall, and it says, like the Reverend Al Green, it's time for me to get on up out of here. You do not have to go home, but you cannot stay here. We do hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for being here. It's really been a lot of fun, except for the people using bad language, racial slurs, and trying to get me deplatformed. It's been a blast. That whole thinking about whether I'm going to keep doing this show? Over here on this side is not do a show anymore. Over here on this side is do a show anymore. Thanks. With all that being said, the only thing left to say is, till next time. By the way, Doc Torn, you rock. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you next time.